Review time. Hot. And y'all, this right here is some crap.
But her dismissive point, and I hear it a lot from her staff, is that all I have to offer is words. Just words.
Just words.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men are created equal. Just words.
Just words.
Just words.
Just words.
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Just words. Ask not what your country can do for you.
He about to go through all the lines. I wonder how he gonna end. Is he gonna end with "It is finished"?
I have a dream.
Don't tell me words don't matter.
Wait a minute.
I have a dream.
Hey.
Just words.
Just word. Wait a minute.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Just words.
How you gonna steal the words and not even say it right? What the heck?
We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Just words.
Just words. Lord.
Just speeches.
Just speeches. You stealing?
John McCain has spent a lot of time talking about trips to Iraq in the last few weeks.
Really?
But maybe if he spent some time taking trips to the cities and towns that have been hardest hit by this economy.
Yeah.
Cities in Michigan.
Yeah.
And Ohio. And right here in Minnesota. He'd understand the kind of change that people are looking for.
Maybe, Mr. President, if you visited some more places. Maybe if you went to Appalachia where some people still live in
Hey, man, you stealing his speech. Wait a minute. Oh, this 1984?
sheds.
Maybe if he went to Iowa and met the student who works the night shift after a full day of class and still can't pay the medical bills for his sister who's ill. He'd understand she can't afford 4 more years of a health care plan that only takes care of the healthy and the wealthy.
Maybe if you went to Lackawanna where thousands of unemployed steel workers wonder why we subsidize foreign steel.
Maybe if you start writing your own speeches, you wouldn't have this problem.
Maybe if John McCain went to Pennsylvania and he met the man who lost his job but can't even afford the gas to drive around and look for a new one, he'd understand we can't afford 4 more years of our addiction to oil from dictators.
Maybe, Mr. President, if you stopped in at a shelter in Chicago and spoke to the homeless there.
Man, all these politicians sound the same.
And maybe if John McCain spent some time in the schools of South Carolina, or St. Paul, Minnesota, or where he spoke tonight in New Orleans, Louisiana, he'd understand that we can't afford to leave the money behind for No Child Left Behind.
Maybe, Mr. President, if you asked a woman who had been denied the help she needed to feed her children because you said you needed the money for a tax break for a millionaire or for a missile we couldn't afford to use.
I haven't spent most of my life in politics, which most of you know. But I've spent enough time in Washington to know how much we need to change Washington.
I haven't spent a lot of time learning the ways of Washington.
Man, what?
But I've been there long enough to know that the ways of Washington must change.
You need to change.
I am not asking anybody to take a chance on me. I'm asking you to take a chance on your own aspirations.
I'm not just asking you to take a chance on me. I'm also asking you to take a chance on your own aspirations.
You need to take a chance on your own speech.